I just want to clear something up. A vicious untruth and rumor that's being spread by Congresswoman Nancy Mace claiming I was trying to hit on her. So I'm trying to figure this out. We were on CNN together. She was vicious. She was nasty. She refused to call Kamala Harris by her right name. We had a bitter exchange about that. She claims in the interview that I called her racist when I went out of my way to say she wasn't a racist. I said, "You're a wonderful woman."
I would like to also enter into the record a screenshot of a text message I received from the esteemed professor from Vanderbilt, Michael Eric Dyson, after my CNN interview, begged me for photos. In this text, he says, after calling me racist on CNN, "Shh, don't tell anybody, we look good together," and sent me a kissy emoji.
Without
then
objection.
the guy
Order.
says I'm gorgeous in all these photos. I don't think he's that bent out of shape on how anyone pronounces Kamala. And if we're going to have that standard, you got to hold it to both sides, not just one or the other.
This is a woman trying to exploit a situation, trying to pretend as if I was trying to hit on her. I ain't trying to holler at her. I ain't trying to be with her. I have not dated white women. Not that that's a problem. All three of my wives have been 7 to 11 years older. Again, where in that text exchange am I hitting on you? No, what you're trying to do is generate nastiness and viciousness because you're so bitter because you got your butt whipped that night because I told you then that what you were doing is wrong. And let me correct one thing I did say. That night I said, "You're a wonderful woman." And then I said, "I know you don't intend to do this." And she said, "Oh, are you calling me a racist?" And of course I said, "No, I wasn't." Let me correct myself. You are a racist.
So with that being said, the question that I have is, was Michael Eric Dyson legendary pro-black representation of the black culture? Was he hitting on Nancy Mace or was it innocent?
Yes, he was.
I think he was hitting on her, man. Like, I've always looked at Eric Dyson as he's like a little lesser Dr. Umar Johnson, but I believe he was trying to shoot his shot at her.
What gives you the impression that he was trying to shoot his shot, Augustus?
I mean,
was it innocent? Could it be interpreted as innocent, or was
I mean, yeah, innocently. I don't think I think he was just innocently shooting a shot at her. He said I didn't even know.
Is it okay? Let me revise the question. Can you innocently shoot your shot at a woman if you married?
No, he's not. No. But he said he's not married. He had.
He is married, and he's on his third wife.
Oh, okay, that's okay. I didn't know that. Okay, then yeah, he wasn't innocently shooting a shot. If you married, then no need to be shooting your shot. Maybe I guess he tried to do it in a slick way.
He said we look good together. Is that what he said?
Apparently, yeah.
No, you can't innocently. No, you can't innocently shoot.
Especially not when you're a public figure like that. You can't be like, you can't be.
Is it any way? Okay, so let me go to the ladies. I'm gonna go to Toya on this one, and then I'm gonna go to Molly. Is it any way that this could have been misinterpreted from her, and that he was just sending her, well wishes in a text message?
I'm going, yeah, for me, and that's just me speaking. I don't really think I wouldn't have read too much into the text. I think she's just using it to exploit him and to make him look bad. But even as my husband, I wouldn't get mad because he took a picture and was like, "We look good together." Yeah, I just feel like she's just doing it for clout.
So you believe that Michael Eric Dyson was actually just being a nice guy?
I mean, I feel like people can be like, we could take a picture and I could be like, "Damn, Anton, we look good together in that picture." And don't mean nothing.
Yeah, we do. We always look good together, don't we? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like your thoughts, Toya. Let me we'll talk afterwards. Molly, what are your thoughts on this thing?
So I watched almost all 4 hours of that hearing. I did. That's what I watch while people are watching Love and Hip Hop and all that other stuff. That's what they should be watching. But I watched all of it. I saw where they had the exchange on CNN, and he was completely wrong because he slandered her. She could have been getting all type of threats, anything. He straight up called her racist, and then he wants to send a text message, flirting, trying to like probably like he didn't completely slander that lady. So she was not wrong. She was right to call it out. And you're married, and the conversation was completely inappropriate. So he made himself look bad, and he sat there just like a typical cheating man, even with the evidence presented, just deny. So he
Let
was
me
wrong.
ask you
I
a
don't.
question, Molly. Let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you think that it was wrong, or do you think that that's just the nature of men?
In this particular instance, I think it was wrong because y'all are on national TV. You're calling her a racist. You're calling her out of her name. You're saying how she's saying Kamala's name wrong. But like the lady said, you didn't say that to any of the Democrats who constantly pronounce her name wrong. So have that same energy for them. And then afterwards, you want to send all this stuff trying to like butter her up. No, she was not wrong. I would have did the same thing.
Yeah,
Sherry?
I
Oh, go ahead, Jazz. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jazz.
No, it's okay. I agree. Yeah, that it was just highly inappropriate. Like they don't have a rapport like that, and to know that he's married, we look good together. No, that's inappropriate language to be sending to any other woman outside of your relationship.
Yeah.
And being that a man's nature, are we saying that a man's nature is to be inappropriate with women?
Most
Because
likely.
any woman or don't have any
Wait a minute,
close.
Jazz. Nobody said that a man's nature should or shouldn't. I just asked the question.
No, I know. I'm no, and I'm just kind of piggyback off because I hear that a lot. Men will try to say, "Oh, he's boys will be boys" type of thing, and it's just like that's too much in correlation with a lot of inappropriate shit. So it's like let's reel that in and call it for what it is. He flat out was flirting with that lady. It to me, if somebody said that to me, I would have taken it as a flirty text. Now I don't. Yeah, it's like if they, especially if they don't have like a homie rapport or whatever, where they may have like inside jokes or whatever the case may be. That was just weird.
If he was fine, would it have been weird still?
Yes.
Or is it just weird because it's from fucking Michael Eric Dyson?
It's weird when a man is talking like that to a woman that he is not connected to on any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter if you're cute. It's a lot of cute weirdos out here. Like you should still be appropriate and speak the right language when engaging with a woman, especially if you're a married man.
It just was embarrassing. I mean, no game
Yeah.
whatsoever.
That's what I'm
What
It's
did he?
saying.
only
What did he kiss his face?
embarrassing because he
It was
was
terrible.
going at her prior to.
Like he can't be sloppy like that, especially not via text message. Like you
How
can't.
would
And
What
you
is
he's
the
how,
pro
feeling?
how would
black.
you would advise him, Augustus?
I mean, I would maybe say
If you
that.
say, "Hey, listen, my name is okay. I'm gonna play Michael Eric Dyson. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm MED. You know what I'm saying? Michael Eric Dyson. And you know what, Nancy? I seen her rack. I was sitting next to her. She smelled good too, bad fam. Hey, listen, I gotta have her. How would you suggest that I go about doing this? How would you advise me?
I mean, I would have told her right then and there when we took the picture. I'm not gonna be like later in the text message and say we look good together.
You supposed to tell me, hey fam, don't crash out over that hoe. You
I'm saying
supposed to save me from myself, Augustus. You ain't supposed to help me.
Me
outside
saying
of the
ain't gonna
marriage
hold
part,
men
who sends a
accountable.
picture?
Forgetting that he's married.
Make us
Sorry,
look bad.
I forgot that you said he's married. He's married. So like, nah, I would tell him not to do that.
Oh, it's too late now.
I
You
couldn't
already know the
embarrass my
existence
partner
now.
like that. I couldn't embarrass my wife like that.
You couldn't embarrass your chick like that.
No,
Exactly.
Well, it's
I'm
only
married.
embarrassing if you
So
get caught. Because I will say that he did
That's
go
not
through
very
it.
loyal, Anton.
Well, he went through and he said he tried to justify his argument by saying, I tell all of the girls that they're gorgeous in text messages. But then he kind of just made himself look even worse. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
terrible.
So I don't know.
I mean, you made your whole household look lame in that type of sense. I
And
couldn't
isn't
do it.
he pro black, calling out a
Mm,
white lady, calling her
He's
racist,
like
just to turn
that.
around
Yeah,
and
he
say,
like
"Oh,
No,
we look
no,
good together," and pander to her?
Molly, listen. One thing about it, we know that when guys have clouded judgment when it comes to box, it knows no bounds.
Mhm.
It doesn't. They don't believe in. Listen, your ideologies go out the window when you're trying to get some box.
But it just wasn't discreet. I mean, a picture of himself and the girl saying we look good together with a kissy face. I can't.
There's no
I
justification.
don't think I've ever said the kissy
It's
face.
like
There's
Dr.
literally
Umar.
no way to justify this.
I've never said the kissy face in my life.
I mean, it just was bad. Like,
Well,
Anton,
listen, he older and he don't, emojis is different.
Anton, the man was flirting. He was flirting flat out. That's all it
Not
was.
Toya said that he wasn't flirting.
I understand. That's her position, and that is
The text
okay.
corny. It was corny to me. So I didn't really see it as it could have had better game if you ask me. If his game would have been a little harder, I might have been like, yeah, he was flirting. But we were together in a picture, which y'all got him y'all fully clothed. Boo. Next.
well, it was trash.
It's only a problem for pretty girls. All right. It's only a problem for pretty girls or when you're a op.
Not a problem for me.
Exactly. Okay. Well, it's only a problem if you used to getting hit on, right? Because then, if your DMs is dry, then I don't think that you got as much of a problem if somebody is complimenting you.
Well,
That wasn't a compliment though.
his message reminded me of, I can't even say that. Okay. His message reminded me of men, older men who they will communicate with a woman in a way where there's gray area. So depending on which way the woman responds, they have space to deny or they have space for it's a hook. And to me, that's what this was.
That's exactly what it was. Like he's only denying it because it came to light. Like if she was drawing off of it, he would have went through with it.
And if you're gonna creep, why would you leave a trail, like a IG message or?
That's what I'm saying. Like if you
It's
don't
making
leave a
sense.
trail,
Like, nah,
he's on his third marriage. He's not a good husband, obviously. So he's careless
Right.
with his
Instead of having to worry
and
about
What's the
relationship.
problem?
Instead of having
maybe they was the problem.
Hold on. One at a time, Jazz.
Maybe
No,
the
I was just
wives were
saying-
the problem.
No, I was just saying because they're like, don't leave a trail, don't do this, or how about we just don't cheat? How about we just don't say inappropriate?
Wait a minute,
to
Jazz.
women?
Wait a minute.
Good
Jazz.
point, Jazz.
Yeah, no,
We ain't gotta worry about-
stop.
We ain't got to worry about paper trails if
Good
we're being
point.
loyal.
Stop. I'm not even sure.
It's not been a cheating
Most women
situation.
even know that what they made of until they get cheated on. So
What?
I mean, I'm not a proponent of cheating. Like I'm married myself, I wouldn't. That's just
Solid
me.
dude. Because
I don't think that most women even know what they made of yet until they get cheated on.
And tell us what that looks like.
Until they find out that they're getting cheated on.
And what have you experienced or have ever known a woman
This
who
don't have nothing to do with me.
Well, can you let us know what that looks like when a woman is cheated
I do
on?
a
What
lot
does
of
that make her
coaching.
then?
I do a lot of coaching. I talk to a lot of people on a regular basis. And I don't even really know if women understand what they built for until they get their heart broke. I could tell Jazz ain't had her heart broke. That's
a bold face lie.
Oh, you had your heart broke before?
Definitely.
Really? I would have never
Yeah.
guessed it.
Pardon me?
I would have never guessed it.
I don't know why y'all have so many different weird assumptions about me. I just let y'all think what you want, but that's not the case at all. It's just that I'm not hardened by that one heartbreak or that one failed relationship. It's just you live, you go through it to grow through it, and you move on.
Yeah, but your heartbreak probably wasn't like, your heartbreak was more like, oh my God, we didn't make it together. It wasn't like, damn, he fucked over me and shit like that.
A heartbreak is a heartbreak. You know what I mean?
No, it's not.
How you gonna tell me?
No, it's not. No, listen, it's levels to this shit. It's just like it's levels to being broke. It's I'm broke because I'm down to my last $1 million, or I'm broke because I'm about to get put out of my house. It's level. It's the same thing when it comes to heartbreak. Like, yeah, he was sleeping with another man, heartbreak, or he cheated on you, heartbreak, or y'all just didn't work out because he put his hands on you, heartbreak, or like it's different levels to this shit. You know
Okay, so what? So what? It's a different. It's still heartbreak. It still hurts.
No.
It's still pain.
Uh-uh.
I'm not gonna sit here and say just because a man didn't put his hands on me that I haven't experienced a heartbreak with a man, or just because I didn't catch a man cheating, I don't know real heartbreak or real pain. No.
Oh, you ain't never caught a man cheating?
Never caught. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Never caught. Oh well, that one time in college because I went through that phone, and I'll never do that shit again. But that one time,
That don't count.
I guess I was heartbroken. My heart was broken.
Val, I got a question for you. Do you believe that there's unwarranted criticism of Michael Eric Dyson, that it was a possibility that he was just innocently complimenting a woman?
No, I do not believe that.
Y'all some savages.
No,
y'all ain't giving a great Michael Eric Dyson.
No, he was trying to shoot a shot, and he tried to clean it up after he got caught. Basically, there are several things that will tell you a man is trying to shoot a shot. First, number one, women should listen to men. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men here who said he was trying to shoot a shot.
I'm just hosting.
Listen to the men.
I don't have an opinion tonight.
If women would listen to men, they will tell you how men operate. He was trying to shoot his shot. Number one, hush, don't tell nobody. Number one, don't text. Why are you texting? Number two, hush, don't tell nobody. That's a, if you down, I'm down. Number three, kissy face. Come on. You can break this down. Let's just break this down. You can break it down to the common denominator. He was trying to get some. And had she been down, he would have been all right with it if she had kept quiet about it.
If he didn't send the emojis, he would have been all right.
No, because let me just say this.
It's the kissy face emoji that y'all stuck on. You know what I'm saying?
No, not me.
No, that's how you phrase it. You could have said this is a nice picture, but we look good
Right,
together. That's
yeah.
just stupid.
Yeah.
We look good together and all that. You don't even have to say all that. If you're married and you're taking a picture with someone, all that's cool. How you say things, what you say and how you say things will determine where you're coming from. People really need to just pay attention. People tell you where they're coming from all day long. We can sit here and have our own thoughts in our head, but if you really pay attention, people tell you what they're doing and where they're coming from and what their intentions are all day long. Because if it was just an innocent picture, he would have said, oh, because I think he said something about someone asked him to take a picture and they was going to send it somewhere or whatever. Just send a picture, here's the picture. I just wanted to, send it to you so you can have it. You can do what you want with it. Great show. We're cool. Great show. Talk to you later. Boom. That's it. All that other stuff. No, he was trying to get some.
He called her racist on national television and tried to shoot his shot. I don't even know.
That's kind of Molly. That's kind of like the boy at the playground that hit you because he liked you.
But this is a white lady that we're talking about, though. Like, why would you play those type of games? And then she went into a court hearing showing this stuff. This was not, they were testifying, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. So, and then he wants to try to clean it up. Take your L. You know what I'm saying? Like, you messed up. You made yourself look like a fool. And then you tried to slander her. I don't know what they do behind closed doors. I know sometimes that's how politicking is. They'll say stuff to the public and behind closed doors that, they're friends, but that's what he gets. I digress.
Let me preface this by saying that he didn't cheat. Okay. We don't have any evidence of cheating. All we know is he flirted a little bit. Is there anything wrong with flirting?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Better left
Can your wife flirt with other men?
No. I'm talking about
No. That's the answer.
I'm talking about men with women. Let's stay on task here. We're talking about Mike. We're talking about Mike. Wait. We are specifically talking about Michael Eric Dyson.
No, you made it.
No, hold on, Carrie.
Tell him, Carrie.
Carrie, we're talking about Michael Eric Dyson specifically.
No, you asked a general question.
Yep, about flirting.
No, specifically as it relates to Michael Eric Dyson.
We've already unpacked that. We said he's flirting, and we said it's
No.
something
I
wrong
said, is
with
there
it.
anything wrong with flirting?
Absolutely.
Or
Yes, when
men
you're
like
especially when
Michael?
you're married or in a
Yeah.
relationship, babe. What are you trying to rediscover?
I'm just asking a question.
Yes, it's wrong. Yes.
Mm.
Because flirting is suggestive. Flirting is
Yeah,
Everybody agree with that?
yeah.
Well, are you talking in general or are you talking about Michael Eric Dyson?
I'm talking about in general, but I'm leapfrogging off of the Michael Eric Dyson conversation to talk about men in general.
My question is, what is the end game for flirting? What's your purpose? What's
I'm
the
asking y'all.
my question is, what's the purpose for flirting? What is the end game? Because if people say there's nothing wrong with it, what is the reason for you doing it?
I
Is
think
it
some people do it
to
for
make
validation
you
purposes.
feel good?
No. Okay, so let me play the opposite since everybody want to play cool and they don't know what the hell is going on.
Nah,
Y'all got to mute because I can hear feedback. Y'all got to mute. You mute. All right. I can hear myself. Hold on, let me mute it. I can hear myself. All right. Am I here? All right. Good. Nope, that's you, KLA. That's you. I knew it, KLA. I had to go by process of elimination. Anyways, some people can misinterpret being overly flirtatious with somebody wanting them. And sometimes people can genuinely just be nice or complimenting you or telling you that you look nice. And so I think that it's a line sometimes that people think, or they may think too much of themselves. And it might just be something that is nice and all cheeky and all in fun. But then sometimes, not necessarily in the case of Michael Eric Dyson, sometimes I think that people misinterpret it and they think that it's more than what it really is.
I think it's better to not leave that up to interpretation.
No, that's not always the case. You can tell a woman that she looks nice, and sometimes, depending on the woman and depending on the circumstance, she'll take that as flirting.